Hi guys, you've made it to a video about the best electric scooters. We looked at all the popular models on Amazon, created a comparison table with 6 options and broke down the top 3 in detail. From this video you'll learn why you should consider the diameter of the wheels when choosing an electric scooter, and is it true that the greater the weight of a person, the more powerful the model you need? We hope that the video will be useful for you and will help you when choosing the right electric scooter. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all future reviews. So, when choosing an electric scooter, you can consider the following criteria. The first is the power of the motor. The lower this indicator, the lower the maximum speed of the electric scooter. The power of the motor is chosen depending on the expected speed of the ride and the terrain. If you plan to ride fast, with speeds over 25 miles per hour, you need a powerful motor rated at 450 watts and higher. These models can also handle steep climbs and haul cargo. However, very powerful models over 1000 watts are not suitable for most users, as they are heavy and dangerous, designed for extreme racing. Options with a power of about 320-350 watts and a speed of 18-25 miles per hour provide comfort and confidence on the road. These are the parameters that many scooters are designed for. Keep in mind that speed will decrease on a steep uphill grade. For heavy weights, more than 220 pounds, and transportation of cargo, such power isn't suitable. The motor will work at the limit and the speed will be much less than stated. For a leisurely ride at a speed of 15-18 miles per hour has enough motor capacity of 250-300 watts. For children and teenagers, it's recommended to choose models capable of speeds not exceeding 9-12 miles per hour. The second criterion is battery capacity. This characteristic determines the driving range. 4,000-5,000 milliamps per hour is enough for 5-6 miles, making it suitable for small trips around the house. 8,000 milliamps per hour is enough for 8-9 miles of travel. It can be used for small trips, such as commuting to work. 12,000 milliamps per hour is enough to cover a distance of about 15 miles, a good option for people who use an electric scooter to get around town for various errands. More than 12,000 milliamps per hour is enough to travel up to 18 miles. It's worth keeping in mind that the battery charge is used up differently in different situations. For example, the battery will drain faster if you go up a hill or drive over bumps. The weight of the driver also has an impact on battery consumption. Next, you should pay attention to the size of the tires. They can vary greatly from tiny 3-4 inch diameters to huge 14-inch diameters on different models. The larger the diameter, the better the softness, comfort and handling, but the weight increases. Choose the diameter depending on the quality of the road surface you'll be riding on. For flat roads, models with small 5-6 inch are suitable. They are lighter weight and compact in size, which affects the convenience during skidding into the house and during transportation. For riding on slightly broken roads, with cracks, potholes, and other bumps, it's better to pay attention to 8-10 inch versions. Large, 12-inch modifications will add a lot of weight and dimensions, so they are suitable for bad roads and only when the scooter is stored in a garage or private house. 14-inch variants are very rarely used. Don't forget that the heavy weight of the transport not only interferes with carrying but also increases battery power consumption. The fourth parameter to pay attention to is the weight of the electric scooter. It can weigh from 10 to 90 pounds. The greater the weight, the larger the size of the tires, and the maximum speed is correspondingly higher. The most popular are light and medium modifications, which weigh from 11 to 25 pounds, because this weight can lift almost everyone. They are suitable for leisurely traveling on smooth asphalt. Scooters weighing 25 to 35 pounds are good for traveling on any road at moderate speeds. Heavy models are the fastest and can also be used on any road. One last criterion is the availability of additional features. These can include shock absorption, LED headlights, an alarm system, a computer with a display, lights, and more. All of these can increase comfort and safety of use. Let's move on to the rating itself. We chose 6 different models of electric scooters and made a comparison table where we calculated their scores and points. How did the scores add up? We took the 5 criteria above and also added the user recommendation criteria. This score is a subjective assessment of how much owners of this product are willing to recommend it for purchase, and how well it has good reviews on Amazon. Now you can see on the screen what the maximum number of points a model could get for each criterion is. At most, the scooter could score 30 points. And here are the final results for each of the models. As you can see, the winner of the rating was Segway 9Bot Max. The second place was taken by Haibo S2 Pro, and the well-deserved bronze went to Kuroma E66 Pro. Also next to the final score is the column price/quality. This is an indicator of how good the model is, considering its price. It has the same top 3, but in reverse order, and the winner is Kuroma model. So, let's analyze these models in more detail. The Kuroma E66 Pro model took 3rd place. The model has a power of 500 watts, so it's able to move quickly over various terrain and reach a top speed of about 15 miles per hour. There are 3 speed modes, 6, 10 and 15 mph. For city driving, 6 mph is enough, while 10 and 15 mph are suitable for going up hills and for tight turns. As the manufacturer claims, the 10,000 milliamps per hour battery allows you to drive up to 25 miles on a single charge, which in practice turned out not to be the case. According to users, the scooter travels only 14.5 miles on a full charge, and that's on a flat paved road, which means it'll last even less on uneven surfaces. The 10-inch tires and rear shock absorber provide stability, though only on more or less flat asphalt. Since the tires don't have strong stiffness, you shouldn't use this scooter on a dirt or gravel surface. But in addition, it's equipped with an aluminum frame that can support up to 300 pounds and can overcome 20-degree elevations. The weight of this model is 40 pounds, which means that it's possible to lift this scooter up the stairs, but with a little difficulty. On the plus side, there is a convenient folding and unfolding system that makes it easy to carry and store. You can take it with you on the subway, bus, or put it in the trunk of your car. Of the extra chips, there's an auto-sensing headlight that provides good visibility at night, and the taillight and side light flash when braking to increase visibility. And the scooter also has an LED digital display that shows speed, battery level, speed mode, cruise control, and headlight information. The cruise control mode allows you to free up your right hand for long rides. You can also easily switch between the 3 speed modes using the smart console. The cost of this model is $300. Let's see what reviews users have left about it. Goody is satisfied with the purchase and notes that the scooter isn't heavy, it's easy to assemble, and it has a great price. But there are small disadvantages. The board itself isn't very wide, and the way of control is difficult, especially for young users. Shopaholic says the scooter has a very comfortable handle and smooth spinning tires that make it easy to perform various tricks, but he also notes that it isn't wide. This model turned out to be very good, especially in relation to its price. The scooter isn't heavy, easy to fold, has 3 speed modes, and has enough battery capacity for long rides, but it isn't very wide, so if you have a large foot size you should look at other models. The Haibo S2 Pro model gets a well-deserved silver medal. This electric scooter has a 500-watt electric motor that allows you to reach a top speed of up to 19 miles per hour. It climbs hills with ease and can safely handle 220 pounds of weight. And the main power button can be quickly pressed twice to switch between 2 main modes: comfort mode with speeds up to 14 miles per hour and sport mode with maximum scooter speed. The high-capacity 11,500 mAh battery of this model provides a range of up to 25 miles on a flat road, but if your journey will be on uneven terrain or uphill, the charge consumption will be higher. In addition, many users note that the battery charges quickly. This model is equipped with 10-inch tires on the front and rear tires, as well as rear dual shock absorbers, providing maximum comfort even on uneven surfaces or when overcoming speed bumps. And the 35-pound weight is good for traveling on any road at moderate speeds. This model is also convenient for traveling, as it folds up for compact storage in the trunk of your car or other tight spaces. There is also the option of a removable seat for more comfortable travel. Keep in mind that the seat is sold separately. The scooter is equipped with bright headlights with a range of up to 15 meters for better visibility and safety during rides. And the cool thing is that you can customize your Haibo S2 Pro. Just connect it to a special app that allows you to lock the scooter, customize acceleration and braking reactions. Its price tag is $550. What do users say about this model? One of them is dissatisfied with the fact that there is no shock absorption on the front wheel, and because of this, vibration is strongly felt when riding fast and not on the sidewalk. And Merce cautions that the front wheel is very sensitive, and it's best to keep your weight closer to the back of the scooter. Also, don't drive it with one hand and never use the front brake on loose gravel, mud or sand. This model has a good battery capacity, which is enough for a long ride, and it's cool that it can be folded and installed with a removable seat, but the shock absorption of the front wheel is a bit frustrating. Due to the fact that it's absent on many roads, bumps are strongly felt, and you have to shift your weight to the back of the scooter. And the leader of our rating is Segway 9x Max. It has a slightly smaller motor than previous models, 350 watts. Nevertheless, it has a top speed of 19 miles per hour and can travel up to 40 miles, and can hold up to 230 pounds. Unlike previous models, this one has a 15,300 mAh battery, which ensures a long ride without frequent recharging. This is the highest on our list for this criterion. Also, this electric scooter has a comfortable design. It weighs only 38 pounds, which makes it easy to maneuver and easy to control. You can not only ride it but also do tricks on it. The special folding design allows you to easily fold it with a single click, providing convenient storage and transportation. The presence of anti-lock brakes, shock absorbers, and 10-inch self-healing tubeless tires ensures a stable and safe ride on different types of roads. This model is also equipped with various smart technologies. The presence of an LED display, Bluetooth function, cruise control, and riding modes make it convenient and easy to use. In addition, it also supports app connectivity, which allows you to get additional features and customize the scooter to your preferences. For example, you can enable cruise control in the app. To activate this feature, you need to ride the scooter at a constant speed by holding the accelerator pedal for 5 seconds until you hear a beep, and then release it. Press the gas pedal again to deactivate cruise mode. The cost of this scooter is $700. What are the reviews for it on Amazon? Matthew Gordon talks about how the scooter moves pretty fast, reaching speeds of 19 miles per hour, and still has great brakes, which is essential when riding on a busy street. Another user notes that it's difficult to ride this scooter on hills and would like to add more power, but otherwise, he likes the model a lot. Segway 9x Max is a model with good shock absorption, lightweight, a display, and a Bluetooth function, but it has medium power, which is great for walking and climbing, but is small, so it's better not to ride it uphill. So, the winner in the sum of evaluations for all criteria is Segway 9Bot Kick Scooter Max. And in terms of value for money, Kuroma E66 Pro. Tell us what mini scooters we forgot about in the comments section below. Like the video if it was useful for you, and subscribe to the channel. That's the best way you can support us. Thank you, and I'll see you in your next video.